Even when the path is rocky,
This is hard.
moving forward is possible.
We rode on Derek's, didn't we?
No, we rode on.
Oh yeah, no,
Kelly's.
you're right. We rode on Kelly's.
For Courtney Schobert and her daughter Sterling, looking ahead means reflecting on the past.
And I told Mom that I wanted to come here.
The best way I could explain it to her was that there was a safe space that was violated. Right there, the rest in power.
Power is something they hope Club Q survivors hold on to this new year as they find the strength to reopen.
If I can be a voice in that, I'd love to be a voice in that.
Michael Anderson walked out the night of the shooting alive. He was a bartender at Club Q. Today, he hopes to be so much more.
For me, I don't want to live in a state of tragedy forever. At some point, I want this story to turn to overcoming tragedy and what that's going to look like.
Anderson is now the Club Q administrator, working with the owners of the venue, trying to get the doors back open. Something so desperately needed for those searching for their safe space.
I think of it like your house getting burned down, and then, and you're grateful to be alive, but you can't go back to your house anymore.
A home, Anderson says, they expect to welcome people in again sometime this year.
Having this place is so important. There are a lot of places that not everybody feels safe in.
I don't want anyone to be judged based on what they like.
As holidays pass and birthdays go by, with pain, there can still be progress.
I want to see it back in full swing, back in its full glory, and I want to see more people coming out.
And I hope that they move on, but I also hope that they still remember.
Anderson says the designers are making sure the space still feels just as welcoming as it once was, but with enhanced security. He also says his work will not stop there. He hinted at potentially running for an elected position in the near future to address gun violence as well as LGBTQ inequality.
It's interesting to see it with the snow and with the silence. There are not as many people. We of course had seen so many people around there, so many, for a month or so afterwards.
Yeah, even for us personally, right? It's been a while. I think it's been about a month since I went out there. And so it was a completely different experience than what we had gotten in the weeks past. Definitely a lot more solemn, a lot more serious, but just as powerful.
Yeah, peaceful.
Yeah.
And loved hearing what a 9-year-old has to say.
Yeah.
I'll need to listen to that. All right. Thank you, Jaleesa.